directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning.
I regret that I had to do what I did, but it was a matter of conscience. It really was. And there are some times on questions of conscience that even if you had to stand alone, it's better to stand alone than not stand at all. So I wasn't looking to see who was going to stand with me. It never crossed my mind that people would or would not stand with me. The only thing that crossed my mind was, I've got to let the president know that he doesn't have a mandate to cut Medicaid. And I was trying to make that point. And now the question of whether I made the point or not, this is my response. There's a song that says, it's a spiritual song. After you've done all that you can, just stand. Just stand. Stand in the sense that you may be vertical on the planet, but stand in the sense that you stand for something. So that's what I did. I did all that I could. I stood for people who were not there to stand for themselves.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
I hope that people won't find that I'm outside the boundaries of what is acceptable to bring about change and to prevent harm. I'm trying to bring about change and prevent harm, and the people elected me to do this and other things. But at the moment, this is the thing that has caused me to have this spontaneous response to the president.
Will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical.
Last night, he called the members of Congress, and he pointed to the Democrats, lunatics. He uses incivility to take advantage of our civility. We are expected to stay within the norm, to have the proper decorum and adhere to the norms, while he is all over the place. It just abusive, verbally abusive, is an insidious prevaricator when he wants to be. Well, at some point, you have to stand up to that.
Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order.
The rules were applied to me. I acknowledge it. I accept it. But I would do it again because I didn't do it for the Al Green who was there on the floor. I was doing it for people who need Medicaid. And the calling to help them doesn't go away by my being censured. I would do it again. And I don't mean to insult anybody, but we have to take care of people who need health care in the richest country in the world. We cannot let it become wealth care, where those who are wealthy get the best of health care. No, it's got to be for all. I believe that he will be impeached again. Now, the last time I introduced these articles of impeachment 3 times. And you lay a foundation for bad behavior that is now infused into policy. You have to lay a foundation for it. And people understand a little bit more about it each time. And more people conclude that maybe this is something that we should do, maybe for reasons other than have been called to their attention initially. Well, I understand this. So I'm doing this, and I will be doing it soon, not because I just think that the president is a bad person. I'm doing it because of his behavior. And if he didn't exhibit the behavior he's exhibiting, then we wouldn't be talking about impeachment now. we are at a unique moment in history. We're probably approaching a seminal moment in time when a president who has the generals in the military pledging fealty to him, all of the generals, that, well, not all, good many of them have been removed, and he's replaced them with his people. The Justice Department, people are pledging fealty to him. You don't get in these positions now without pledging fealty to him. Removing people from the various agencies en masse. This president may not decide to stay longer than his term, but he sure looks like he's putting himself in a position to do so if he chooses. I think this is something we have to concern ourselves with.